And fans, here again is a look at the changes on this evening's card of racing. Note there are no changes, races 1 or 2. No changes, races 1 or 2. In race number 3, scratched is number 7, DG's Magic Moment. Race 3, scratch number 7, DG's Magic Moment. Race number 4, number 5, Feisty Like Fire is scratched. Race 4, scratch 5, Feisty Like Fire. Race 5, scratch number 8, Langley Sealster. Race 5, scratch 8, Langley Sealster. And races 6 through 9, no changes, no changes. Races 6 through 9. The field for race number 1 on parade. 1 is Malvolio, Travis Henry for Jacob Murray and Jason Albrecht. Number 2 is Mako Polo, Travis Cullen for Mitchell Tierney and Miley Tierney. And number 3 is Night Terror, Austin Sorry for Francisco Meta and Nicholas Susi. 4 is Hogwash, Colin Kelly for Brett Lester and Rebecca Williamson. And number 5, Moxcelerator, Steve Hudon for Ronnie Dold and Madsen and Marnie Dold. And number 6, Dusty Lane Morgan, Scott Kohler for Tom Janot. And number 7 is Tamil Envoy, Daryl Thiessen for Jean Tournier and Roland Trudel and Marcel Morissette and Leo Tournier. Field of 7, race number 1. Let's get a look at this field. And, well, we'll start with number 4, Hogwash. And number 4, Hogwash is 5-2 on the board. Now, one that is dropping in class, and last race was 8th when they turned for home and did come on to finish 4th, mile of 56-4, which compares favorably with this field. Easily the quickest last race, a mile. And Hogwash sent up a Brett Lester, Colin Kelly driving. I think with the class drop, has a big chance at this level. Hogwash. If you look further down the page, you see this one racing September and October in this class and did have 5 consecutive top 3 finishes in this class before a problem from post 8 pulled up with broken equipment, and then that last race against Tougher. So I think Hogwash is the one to beat here. Number 2, Mako Polo. 3rd beaten on neck last race, so solid outing. That was in this class, and he's got swagger of the winner, a Class C1, and Mako Polo certainly could build off of that last race. You see some good races sprinkled on the card since September the 7th. You see right now 5 top 3 finishes since early September, and Mako Polo, Travis Cullen for Mitchell Tierney should be the main challenger to Hogwash. Mako Polo gets to start inside of Hogwash and did use some gate speed last time out to get a pocket trip. And 5-2 right now. Number 7, Tamil Envoy. Well, a tough post assignment, but is racing well. 3 consecutive top 3s. And thing is, though, really prefers to blast. Look at post 7 start 3 races ago. Got away 2nd and finished 3rd. The start before that had post 7, got away last, and it didn't work out. So Tamil Envoy will probably follow the recent pattern despite the post and try to blast out and see if he can work out a trip, if Daryl Thiessen get a trip from the outside. Tamil Envoy, 7-1, off of a win, a pretty handy-looking win in this class, too, and was the betting favorite in that start, substantial betting favorite. And number 3, Night Terror, is getting a lot of love. Dropped down in class last race, left hard, but backed away badly. Night Terror is sent up by Francis Gilmet, is certainly capable of getting this one to bounce back. This is one that last year as a 3-year-old had 12 starts, 6 wins, and made $106,000 in 12 starts. Obviously, things have gone south for Night Terror. This year, just 2 top 3s in 14 starts. Night Terror and Austin Sorry is 5-2. Number 4, I'm on number 4, Hogwash, not 5, the favorite. is rolling for race number 1. Malvolio Mako Polo on the inside. In the center, Night Terror, Hogwash, and Accelerator. To the outside, Dusty Lane Morgan and Timel Envoy. Field of 7, race number 1. The field for the first race. In the stretch drive, gathering speed approaching the start. And they're at the start of the rough in Night Terror, Hogwash, Timel Envoy, Malvolio, Mako Polo, Accelerator, and Dusty Lane Morgan. But right now, the early advantage goes to Night Terror with Malvolio in the pocket. Hogwash is going to find a seat on the inside, racing third, and is in front of Mako Polo. Timel Envoy still caught on the outside. Then Accelerator and Dusty Lane Morgan, and they work their way on to the opening quarter. Night Terror 7-2 on the board's got the leader for Malvolio, and Hogwash, the 3-2 top choice, is third. Then Mako Polo, Timel Envoy, and back further is Accelerator, and then Dusty Lane Morgan, and the field races their way on around the turn off at 28-2 opening quarter, and it is Night Terror and Austin. Sorry, there goes Hogwash now, moving up first over. Hogwash is quickly in search of Night Terror, and Malvolio's on the inside third. Mako Polo and Timel Envoy is fifth. They're paired up as they race their way on past the half, 58-2, and that pair is Night Terror on the inside and Hogwash on the outside as they work their way past the 5/8, and on the inside, still riding in the pocket, is Malvolio. Mako Polo is fourth, and Timel Envoy locked on the inside fifth right now. Hogwash is getting up a little bit closer now. Hogwash and Night Terror going at it. Hogwash leads it by about a half a length. Now Hogwash by 3/4 of a length, trying to fight back Night Terror. Mako Polo is racing on the outside third, within striking distance, and Malvolio and Timel Envoy. Trailing pair Dusty Lane Morgan and Accelerator, and it is Night Terror 3/4, 127-2. Night Terror, Hogwash is grinding against Night Terror, who's not throwing in the towel easily, and Malvolio's waiting for the passing lane. Then Mako Polo and Timel Envoy on down the stretch drive. They come. Night Terror, Malvolio up the inside. Night Terror and Malvolio. Malvolio, Night Terror. Night Terror and Malvolio in a photo. Then Mako Polo was third, and fourth is between Hogwash and Timel Envoy, 157-2. In the win photo, it went to number 3, Night Terror. Back in front of us, Night Terror, 4-year-old Badlands Central Bay gelding. Austin Sorry, the winning driver. Francis Gilmet, the trainer. Owner is Nicholas Susi. Second win. This year, 14th lifetime for Night Terror. The first race payouts 3 Night Terror, 910, 480, 310. 1 Malvolio, $6, 350. 2 Marco Polo, 270. $2 exactor, 48.90. $1 try, 42.65. $1 super, 85.65. Fans note in race 3, a claim entered number 4, Darlin Delectra. Race 3, claim entered for Darlin Delectra. The first race over a finish from the tops at 231, 4765. That's 231, 4765 on the bottom. For the second on parade, one Beth Austin, sorry for David Brown. Number 2 is Charmbo Stormy, Steve Houdon for Sheldon Rose. And number 3 is Arithmogenic, Jason Ryan for Francis Gilmetta and J.F. Reed. And number 4 is Nora D. Paul McKenzie for Matt Dupuy and 8th Line Investments. Number 5, the Heart Valley, Travis Henry for Gerard Demers and J.R. Merbois. And number 6, Patty Melt, Daryl Thiessen for Dale Hurd and Antonio Tangretta. Field of 6, race number 2. Let's look at this field, and well, we'll start with number 1, Beth, and well, Beth gets that inside post position, same as she had last time out. A second beaten just half a length. Nice turnaround after getting away from Mohawk and trying things here, and with another try from post 1. Had to work a little bit in the early going, parked at the quarter, and made the lead and then had to loop back around what was listed as parked out. But Beth is one that overall raced pretty darn well, and Big Diamond has got a bit of back class. Beth in this spot I think's the one to beat, but fans are disagreeing with me. Beth 5-1 on the board. Austin, sorry for David Brown. Now this is one that is a bit wind shy this year, just 2 wins, 7 runner-up finishes. So let's look at some of the others. Number 6, Patty Melt. Well, one thing to note is that Patty Melt did race in a non-winners at 3 last race, which is much tougher than here. Raced in 57-2. Patty Melt has only 1 win in 32 starts, so also one that's win shy. But that 1 win did come here in a non-winners of 2. 2 starts ago in 57 went to the front. Now has post position 6. Patty Melt and Daryl Thiessen for Dale Hurd, 3-1. Number 4, Nora D. is one that in the past has been really good, but boy, of late, things haven't gone well for Nora D. Last race battled hard and paid for it in the late going. Nora D looked so much more aggressive last race, maybe with a real better chance here, with a better trip. Maybe Nora D in this one is going to flash what we saw for 7/8 of a mile last time out. Nora D and Paul McKenzie for Matt Dupuy is 4-1. And number 5, the Heart Valley, well, a winner at London last race, a dominant win, and second here in a bottom class the start before it, so good recent form. The Heart Valley, Travis Henry for Gerard Demers, strong connections, 3-1. The one the fans are enamored with is number 3, Arithmogenic, and one that's well raced at Batavia and 3 Rivers the last 2 starts, 7th in both of them. Definitely is dropping down in class. I'm just not sure what to make of this one because it's made only 7,000 this year in 21 starts and took a mark of 59-2 at 3 Rivers, which isn't great. Although you do see 57-3 at 3 Rivers 3 starts ago, so maybe Arithmogenic does live up to the heavy billing. Now has risen up a bit, 7-2. One Beth is now the 2-1 favorite. Gate is rolling for the second race. Beth, Charmbo, Stormy on the inside. In the center, Arithmogenic and Nora D. To the outside, the Heart Valley and Patty Melt. Field of 6, race number 2. Field of 6 for the second. Is at the start of the rough. Nora D, Patty Melt, and the Heart Valley. Beth, then Arithmogenic and Charmbo Stormy. And the field works on around the turn. Patty Melt is coming on to grab the lead now. Nora D is racing second. The Heart Valley third. Beth is racing fourth. Then Arithmogenic and Charmbo Stormy. But right now, Patty Melt leads by about 2. Nora D second. The Heart Valley is third, and then Bath is racing fourth, and Arithmogenic and Charmbo Stormy 28-second opening quarter, and Patty Melt leads the field on around the turn. Patty Melt is in front a length and a half over Nora D. Racing position third, the Heart Valley. And then fourth is Beth, who moves to the outside following the Heart Valley, who took out. And the trailing pair, Arithmogenic and Charmbo Stormy. Patty Melt has the lead, and the Heart Valley now flashing plenty of heart, coming first over, challenging, and also moving to the outside. Beth is on the back of the Heart Valley, and then Nora D, half 58-1, front four tightly grouped, and then a gap of 3 or 4 back to Arithmogenic and Charmbo Stormy, and on down the backstretch they go. Patty Melt and the Heart Valley, Nora D on the inside, and Beth is on the back of the Heart Valley, who sticks ahead in front now. It is the Heart Valley fighting with Patty Melt, and Beth is still on the outside and is now taking a look 3 wide, but is still following the Heart Valley. 1:27 is the 3/4 time. And it is the Heart Valley and Patty Mel. And then Beth is racing third, and fourth is Nora D. in the field, turns for home. And the Heart Valley is getting a heart test here. The Heart Valley with Patty Mel. The Heart Valley, Patty Mel is digging it up. Mackenzie Lane comes Nora D. Nora D. trying to close, but Patty Mel, and Nora D. in a photo. And then the Heart Valley and Beth, 1:57-2. Back into the Grimsby Chrysler winner's circle. Number 6, Patty Melt, a 4-year-old better than Shatterbaymare. The winning drive to Daryl Thiessen. Dale Hurd's the trainer. Antonio Tangretta's the owner. Second win for Patty Melt this year. Third lifetime. Mile of 1:57-2. The second race payouts, number 6, Patty Mel, 1085 $95. 4 Nora D, 550 and 350 and 5 the Heart Valley, 280. $2 exactor, 90 $30 try, 142 $20 super, 852 35. Double a 3 and 6 $2 tickets, 72.70. Second race order finish from the top, 456231. That's 456231. the field for race number 3 on parade. 1,000,000 Angels, Jason Ryan drives and trains and owns. Number 2 time White Sun No One, Mark McDonnell drives and trains and partners with Blanice Young. Number 3 Southwind Bayou, Travis Henry for Gerard Demers and Francois Morin. Number 4 Darlin Delectra, Clay Enter, Travis Comfort, Jody Cullen. And 5 My Maserati, J.R. Platt for Frank Mancini. And 6 Tribal Dancer, Todd Ratchford for Rod Boyd and Jefferson Davis and Rachel Simpson. 7 is scratched. Well, fans, number 4 Darlin Delectra, 1-5 on the board. Claim entered 13 top 2 finishes in 24 starts this year. And this will be a first start for Jody Cullen. And well claimed and put right back into the same class. And battled first up last race and still managed to win. So Travis Cullen, Jody Cullen, Darlin Delectra stands out. But 1-5, well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Number 3 Southwind Bayou is one that comes in off of a win at London. And that was in a similar class to the one that Darlin Delectra beat, and is one that does have a couple of wins on the year. Lightly raced, has only had 9 starts this year, but still, if you look at the whole body of work, is a very consistent top 3 finisher the last couple of seasons. Travis Henry, Gerard Demers, strong connections, and Southwind Bayou gets a better trip and certainly could be a threat to Darlin Delectra and is the second choice on the board at 2-1. Couple of others. 1,000,000 Angels was a lot better last race and was able to win in a bottom class. That was on Halloween, and 1,000,000 Angels was scary good from post position 6 going to the front, and even though only came home in 31-2, still got the win. So they don't print the speed of the final quarter on the check. They just let you cash it. 1,000,000 Angels inside post position off a win certainly could be a better factor than the 16-1 on the board suggests. And number 2 time White Sun No One, well, 22 top 2 finishes in 39 starts this year. Last year it had 20 top 2s in 30, but time White Sun No One off a second of Fashion Forward last time out. So don't overlook time White Sun No One, because she is constantly in the fight, and time waits on no one. Mark McDonnell 10-1, but the money is all plowing into Darlin Delectra 2-5, the favorite. Gate is rolling for race number 3, taking up their positions. Million Angels and Time Waits on No One on the inside. In the center, Southwind Bayou, Darlin Delectra, and to the outside, my Maserati and Tribal Dancer. It's a field of 6. It's race number 3. Here they come. The field for the third is at the start of the route. Darlin Delectra, Southwind Bayou, Million Angels, In Time Waits on No One, my Maserati, and Tribal Dancer. And the field presses on around the turn, and it is Darlin Delectra, Southwind Bayou, as they race their way on down the backstretch, and Million Angels is racing third. Time Waits on No One, my Maserati, and Tribal Dancer. Darlin Delectra leading Southwind Bayou as they roll on past the opening quarter. Million Angels, Time Waits on No One, my Maserati, and Tribal Dancer trailing the field 27-1 the opening quarter. Darlin Delectra has a lead of a length and 3/4 over Southwind Bayou, and Million Angels is third. Time Waits on No One, my Maserati, and Tribal Dancer. And they work their way on up towards the half of a 27-1 opening quarter. Darlin Delectra, Travis Cullen leads a length and 3/4 over Southwind Bayou. Time Waits on No One on the outside. Million Angels and my Maserati, and then Tribal Dancer. Darlin Delectra into the backstretch of a half of 57, and Southwind Bayou is staying close enough. Second is only a length and 3/4 back. Time Waits on No One, my Maserati now is coming on 3 wide, then Million Angels, and back to Tribal Dancer. But Darlin Delectra is starting to sprint away a little bit, leads by 4 or 5. Darlin Delectra, my Maserati, and Southwind Bayou. Then it is Time Waits on No One, but Darlin Delectra is freewheeling on top, and my Maserati is taken over second, but Darlin Delectra was in a hurry to get her work done and is gone and cruising. Will win it over my Maserati. Then Southwind Bayou and Time Waits on No One. 154-4. Darlin Delectra. Back in front of us into the Grimsby Chrysler Winners Circle. It's number 4, Darlin Delectra. Travis Cullen, the winning driver. Darlin Delectra is an 8-year-old Dally Brown Bear. But Travis Cullen, trained by Jody Cullen, 6th win this year, 20th lifetime. The third race payouts for Darlin Delectra, 270, 240, and 210. 5, my Maserati, 820, 410. 3, Southwind Bayou, 210. $2 exactor, 21.50. Dollar try, 18.60. Dollar super, 51.05. third race. So her finish from the top is a 643-125 scratch. That's 643-125 scratch on the bottom. And the claim number 4, Darlin Delectra. The new trainer will be Mike Ellis. Field for the fourth race on parade. One is Whistler Daryl Thiessen for Gregory Graham. Number two is Time Stands Still, Travis Cullen for Gavi Sasso and Joe Tonelli. Number three is Dr. Grenfell, Steve Houdon for Laura Ireland and Milton Young. Number four is Devil's Peak, J.R. Plot for Tess Waxman and Carmelo Shime. And number six, Mocking a Trick, Austin Sorry for Francis Gilman. Field of five for race number four. Let's get a look at this field. And well, we'll start with number six, Mocking a Trick. And one that wasn't racing all that well for a couple of starts, but last race a lot better from off the pace, beaten just half a length to He's Got Swagger. And Mocking a Trick gets to leave out a post five with a scratch of Feisty Like Fire. And Mocking a Trick, even money, now 2 to 5 on the board off that last race. Austin Sorry Francis Gilman. I think with Mocking a Trick, though, a little frightening to take it 2 to 5, considering two top three finishes in 20 starts on the year. Definitely not a strong record for 1 to 2. Number two, Time Stand Still, 3 to 1 on the board, and was second in a qualifier to J.J. Tommy last time out. Good measuring stick there, but just a qualifier, and is one that, well, two starts, the October 30th start here, rather, last parimutuel start, got parked a long way and backed away, so had to qualify. But nonetheless, you do see this one winning October the 9th here in this class, went to the front and was able to blast the field. And Time Stand Still does have a couple of wins on the year. Time Stand Still and Travis Cullen for Gavi Sasso, the much better value play right now at 7 to 2. Number one, Whistler. Well, not a lot to whistle about with Whistler this year. Just one win in 32 starts. Had 2 in 38 last year. But maybe one you could use a little further down the ticket on the inside. There is one Whistler. And saving some energy waiting for the race to start. Whistler and Daryl Thiessen for Gregory Graham, 9 to 2. And number four, Devil's Peak. One that is not in peak form right now. Last three starts weren't good and then scratched that sick. But before that, had some solid form and has 6 wins on the year. Maybe Devil's Peak. Classy veteran might bounce back. J.R. Plot driving for Tess Waxman. Devil's Peak is 3 to 2. Right now, number 6, Mocking a Trick, is the even money favorite. D's. Rolling for race number 4, Whistler. Time stands still on the inside. In the center, Dr. Grenfell to the outside, Devil's Peak and Mocking a Trick. It's a field of 5 for race number 4. And the field for the 4th race is at the start of the rough, and time stands still. Devil's Peak and Whistler on the inside. Then Dr. Grenfell, and trailing the field is Mocking a Trick. And the field works their way on down the backstretch, and it is Time Stands Still leading Devil's Peak. Whistler third. Then Dr. Grenfell, Mocking a Trick, is well back trailing the field right now. Time Stands Still, 7-5 on the board, has a lead of about 2.5 lengths right now. Devil's Peak is second, Whistler is third. Then racing fourth is Dr. Grenfell, and Mocking a Trick is fifth and trailing 28 seconds, opening quarter. Time Stands Still leads right now. Time Stands Still, Travis Cullen in front by 3.25. Devil's Peak is second. Whistler's racing third. Dr. Grenfell, Mocking a Trick, positions unchanged as they roll up towards the half, and Time Stands Still cruising along on the lead. 28.25. Half was reached in 57.3. And Devil's Peak is getting up a little closer now, getting tighter into the pocket. Whistler is third. Now Mocking a Trick is past one, and that one is Dr. Grenfell trailing the field. Time Stands Still as the field races their way on into the backstretch, but now Devil's Peak is moving up, and Mocking a Trick is out 3 wide and is coming. It is Devil's Peak. Now Mocking a Trick is out 3 wide and now 2 wide and is taken over second, backing away. Time Stands Still, and then Dr. Grenfell and Whistler, and now Mocking a Trick is trying to grab the lead and take it from Devil's Peak. Devil's Peak leads a half a length. Mocking a Trick, Dr. Grenfell has moved up to take over third. Then Whistler and Time Stands Still, 3/4, 126.4. And down the stretch drive they come, and it is still Devil's Peak. Devil's Peak and Mocking a Trick. Devil's Peak on the inside. Devil's Peak holds on and wins. Dr. Grenfell picked up second. Then Mocking a Trick and Whistler 156.4. There is a look at the winner of race number 4. It's number 4, Devil's Peak. J.R. Plot, the winning driver. Devil's Peak's a 10-year-old Camluck Bay gelding, owned by Carmelo Shime. Tess Waxman, the trainer, 7th win on the year. Devil's Peak. The 4th race payouts for Devil's Peak, 670, 420, and 230. 3, Dr. Grenfell, 610, and 310, and 6 Mocking a Trick, 210, $2 exactor. $95 dollar try 77.30. Dollar super 387.15. And the dollar pick 3 of 3 79.75. The fourth race order finished from the top, so 452 1 scratch 3. That's 452 1 scratch 3 on the bottom. Field is on post parade for race number 5. 1 is a little Reese's Pieces. Eddie Hensley for Robert Reed and Nicole Loeffler. And number 2 is Lady Ga, Eddie Hensley for Denny Julien. Correction, number 2 is Silly But Serious. Nick Stewart drives and trains for Wendy Warren. Timpanoa. Number 3 is Wifey Said So. Travis Cullen for Jody Cullen and Keith Hanna. And number 4, No Clothes, No Problem. Scott Culver, Tom Riley, and Ron Nobes, and Charles Gazzola, and Dale Betts. And 5 is Katie's Delight, Austin Saray for Francis Gilmat. And 6 is Soda Queen, Paul McKenzie for Gary McDonald. Number 7, Handbag of Cheesies, Colin Kelly for Randy Ertl and Corey Guthrie. 8 is Scratched. And 9 is Fashion Forward, Daryl Thiessen for Meg Crone and Hut Racing. Field of 8, race number 5. Well, let's get a look at this field, and I want to start with number 3, Wifey Said So. Might be a bit of a reach, but a couple of others in here that are going to take a lot of money, or at least I thought, have drawn poorly. I thought Fashion Forward would take a lot of action, and also thought Handbag of Cheesy. So far, the betting profile is not following the way I thought it might go, and I was going after Wifey Said So to get some value against a couple of others that I like better that have drawn poorly, but nonetheless, Wifey Said So did race better last race, beating a length and a quarter, and shows a win here in the bottom Class 3 races ago. Wifey Said So is set up by Jody Cullen, but light in the win column this year and overall top 3. But Wifey Said So shows a bit of form of late, and Travis Cullen and Wifey Said So maybe can keep the progression going here. Wifey Said So is one that is currently on the board at 9-1. We're taking a flyer on one set up by Jody Cullen that is sitting at 9-1. Number 9, Fashion Forward, is probably where I would go right now at 9-1 if the odds stayed the same, because Fashion Forward, yeah, the post position isn't the best for Fashion Forward because it likes to be forwardly placed, but the recent form is outstanding, and Fashion Forward, set up by Meg Crone, who often puts up big numbers. Daryl Thiessen driving. Fashion Forward has work to do from the trailer post, but at a 7-1, I think I'd be all over that. Number 7, Handbag of Cheesies, also shows good recent form, excellent recent form, and raced from off the pace last race, was 7th when they turned for home, and yet came flying late, gobbling up ground, and wound up being beaten just half a length. Handbag of Cheesies, I think, is much better than what the tote board suggests. Colin Kelly and Randy Ertl, strong connections, surprised at 10-1 on Handbag of Cheesies. I think that's coming down. And number 4, No Clothes, No Problem, is one that was racing in the Autumn Series. And that was a tough group, and one that doesn't show a lot in the way of recent form. But this is one that is set up by Tom Riley. This is the 4th start for Tom. Tom's put up big numbers this year, and I think that No Clothes, No Problem, and Scotty Coulter just might be much better than what the tote board suggests. Gets away from that last Autumn Series, and at this level dropping down, because also even the 1st start with Tom Riley was in a tougher condition class. This is a very good spot for No Clothes, No Problem. I know the record doesn't show it, but just think that maybe Tom Riley and No Clothes, No Problem might be the sleeper in this field at 10-1. There's some interesting value because 2 that I didn't like at all, Katie's Delight and Soda Queen. Well, Katie's Delight actually raced well here last time out, but doesn't have a lot in the way of recent form, and only 2 top 3s in 13 starts on the year. And Soda Queen, well, Soda Queen quickly fizzled out last race, made an early break, and was distanced. So, and yet those 2 are both the co-favorites at 9-5. So my top ones are all offering value. And right now, maybe Fashion Forward at 5-1, but I went with Wifey Said So at 9-1. We'll see how it unfolds. And I think No Close, No Problem is a real sleeper here. And No Close, No Problem, one that I think I've fleshed out enough. 10-1. Gate is rolling for race number 5. It's a field of 8. The races pieces, silly but serious. On the inside. In the center, Wifey said so, No Close, No Problem. Katie's Delight to the outside, Soda Queen. Handbag of Cheesies in the second tier, Fashion Forward. It's a field of 8 for the 5th. They're into the stretch drive. Gathering speed. Here they come. They're at the start of the rough, and No Close, No Problem. Lil Reese's Pieces and Katie's Delay. Then Silly But Serious and Fashion Forward is out well from the trailer post. And Lil Reese's Pieces, No Close, No Problem. The top 2 right now. Fashion Forward from the trailer post is third away. Then Katie's Delay in front of Silly But Serious. Then Handbag of Cheesies and Wifey Said So, and Soda Queen is back trailing the field. No Close, No Problem, streaking into the quarter on top, 6-1 on the board, 27-4 opening panel, and as the field races on around the turn, racing on the outside, that is Fashion Forward, who popped out against No Close, No Problem. The Reese's Pieces, and then it is Katie's Delay. Off the turn they come. No Close, No Problem, and Fashion Forward. Lil Reese's Pieces and Katie's Delay. And now Handbag of Cheesies is popped out 3 wide and now is going to get back over and be in the 2 wide path, and then Silly But Serious and Soda Queen and Wifey Said So, and they work their way past the half and 57-2 off a 27-4 opening quarter. And Fashion Forward keeps coming forward and now is on even terms with No Close, No Problem. Fashion Forward, and No Close, No Problem. Fashion Forward is trying to strip the lead from No Close, No Problem, but Katie's Delay is out there 3 wide. From the backfield, Soda Queen now is popping up into contention. No Reese's Pieces, Silly But Serious, and Handbag of Cheesies, and Wifey Said So. There goes Soda Queen. Soda Queen is moving 3 wide. Center of the track is Fashion Forward. No Close, No Problem on the inside is clinging to a very slim lead. And then Katie's Delay, and looking to dart into the passing lane is Lil Reese's Pieces, but Soda Queen was last early, and Soda Queen has a lot of late pop. Soda Queen's going to win. Handbag of Cheesies, Katie's Delay, and then it's between Wifey Said So and Fashion Forward. 158-3, Soda Queen. Back in front of us into the Grimsby Chrysler Winner's Circle, number 6, Soda Queen, the winning drive to Paul McKenzie. Soda Queen is a 4-year-old Tobago Cays Bay Maryland, trained by Gary McDonald, second win of the year, and the second lifetime for Soda Queen. Fans note the numbers on the board should be 67593. That is 67593. Once again, note the numbers on the board 67593. The fifth race, payout 6 Soda Queen, 1080, 720, and 390. 7 handbag of cheesy, 620, 330. 5 Katie's Delight, 370. $2 exactor, 81.90. Dollar try, 206, 75. Dollar high five, $1,651. 20-cent pick five, $960. The fifth race order finish from the top down, 7658312 scratch 4. That's 7658312 scratch 4 on the bottom. Field 4, race number 6 on parade 1. Give Me Carrot, Steve Houdon for Phil Houdon and Jen Lucier. And number 3 is Texaco Man. It's Travis Henry for Francis Guillemette and Eric Beausejour. Number 4 is Gone Madigan, Travis Cullen for Mitchell Tierney and Shirley Symes. 5 is Esquire, Cullen Keller for Mark Goddard and Brandon Guerrera. Number 6, Doubles and Bubbles, Scotty Kohler for Jeffrey Gillis. And number 7 is Double Dip in Austin, sorry, for Francis Guillemette. And number 2 is Lady Gaga, Eddie Hensley for Denny Julien. And there is number 8, Missy's Magic Man, Jason Ryan for Ron Corbett. It's a field of 8 for race number 6. Let's get a look at this field right now, and we'll start with number 3, Texaco Man. Comes in from Batavia. Last race there wasn't good, but this should be a good spot for Texaco Man. 8 wins on the year. Seen Texaco Man in the past race against this level and be very effective. You do see a couple of wins about a month or so ago, a little further back at Batavia, back-to-back. Texaco Man has some gate speed, 2-1 on the board. Number 6, Doubles and Bubbles, was a winner here in a bottom condition 2 races ago. Dominant win. Last race, Trailer Post created a problem, but Doubles and Bubbles is one that could come right back in here and bubble up for trainer Jeffrey Gillis and Scotty Coulter. Doubles and Bubbles, 5-2. Number 7, Double Dippin', Austin Sorry for Francis Guillemette. And Francis is double dipping in this race, has the 3 Texaco Man and the 7 double dipping, and is one that raced okay last race to finish 4th. Good earnings season overall, so double dipping is one that I think can get onto the ticket and help it pay a little bit. Austin Sorry driving 9-1. And number 8, Missy's Magic Man, has been racing consistently well. Yeah, it's a tough post position, but last race, Missy's Magic Man had post 7 to finish 2nd, so I think belongs somewhere on the ticket. 8-1 on the board. It's a field of 8 for race number 6. Post time coming up. Men's note, in this 6th race, there is a claim at number 5, Esquire. Race 6, a claim at 5, Esquire. It's a field of 8 for race number 6, taking up their positions. And the field for the 6th race. He is at the start of the Robin, double dipping one off stride. Esquire blasting out with Missy's Magic Man. Give Me Carrots on the inside. Lady Gauze racing fourth. Then Texaco Man and Gone Madigan. And Doubles and Bubbles is trailing the field. Esquire's got the lead as they race on into the backstretch. Esquire's in front by 2 1/4. Missy's Magic Man second. Give Me Carrots is third. Lady Gauze is fourth. And then Texaco Man and Gone Madigan and Doubles and Bubbles, Esquire and Cullen Kelly. Leading by 3:29 the opening quarter. It is Esquire, Missy's Magic Man, Give Me Carrots, and Lady Gaw. As the field races on around the turn, Texaco Man is fifth, and then Gone Madigan, and Doubles and Bubbles. Esquire at 3-1's got the lead as they race off the turn. Esquire leading and in front of Missy's Magic Man. Here comes Give Me Carrots now. And Give Me Carrots on the outside. And also moving up on the outside now is Texaco Man. 2 take over fourth. Lady Gaw fifth. Then Gone Madigan. Back further is Doubles and Bubbles and Double Dippin' is trailing the field. 59 in 1 halftime. Esquire at 3-1's got the lead. Give Me Carrots at 19-1 though is challenging. And Missy's Magic Man. Texaco Man is racing position fourth. They head on to 3/4. Give Me Carrots is dueling with Esquire. Now Give Me Carrots has come on to take the lead. Esquire to the inside. Texaco Man is now a closing third. 3/4 in 1:28. And it's Give Me Carrots with a lead of about a neck. On the inside, Esquire tries to rally. Texaco Man is looming from third. Missy's Magic Man and Gone Madigan bursting onto the scene. They turn for home. Give Me Carrots sent out wide is Texaco Man. Give Me Carrots, Texaco Man. And Esquire, Texaco Man is closing on the outside and is going to roll on by and win it. Then Give Me Carrots and Esquire and Gone Madigan. 1:58-3. Back into the Grimsby Chrysler winner's circle is number 3, Texaco Man, 9-year-old Chapter 7 bay gelding. Undertrained by Francis Gilmet, Travis Henry, the winning driver. 9th win on the year, 28th lifetime for Texaco Man. The sixth race, payouts, three text command, $7, 340, 330. One, give me carrots, 12.80, 7.90, and five Esquire, 370. $2 exactor, 87.80. Dollar try, 132.85. Dollar super, 575.35. And the dollar win for 404, 106.20. The sixth race, order finished from the top down to 281 43675. That's 281 43675 on the bottom. And note the claim of 5 Esquire. The new trainer will be Tom Riley. Field for race number 7 on parade. One pretty Missy May, Scott Culliver, Ken Middleton Jr., and James Grant and Dave Walls and Jane Watkins. 2 is Tamara Hanover, Paul McKenzie for Rod Boyd and a numbered company from Ottawa. And number 4 is B3PO, Austin Torrey for Ken Oliver. Number 3 is Red Trans Am, Colin Kelly for Brett Lester and Rebecca Williamson. 5 is Nanny Bernice, Jason Ryan for Janice Hubbard. And number 6, Nasty Reputation, Mark McDonnell for Gary Rive and Ashley and Matthew Rive Bohannock. Field of 6, race number 7. Phillies Mares on the pace, purse of 6,700. Let's get a look at this field. And I want to start with number 4, B3PO, who did have 3 wins before that last start at Western Fair, finishing 4th, and 9 top 2 finishes and 20 starts on the year. B3PO certainly looked good here in a couple of wins, and in fact going further back before that 3-race win streak, had a second and a win, so good form for B3PO overall. Austin Sorry for Kenny Oliver, 4-5, the favorite. Number 2, Tamara Hanover. Well, big year last year as a 2-year-old, and so far as a 3-year-old, boy, it really hasn't kicked in. After winning 5 out of 8 last year, over 12 in the win column this year, just 2 top 3s, and is one's last race at Mohawk wasn't great and had to qualify, and qualified okay here after kind of just a 31-second opening quarter, then picked it up in the final 3 quarters to Mara Hanover and Paul McKenzie for Rod Boyd, 2-1 on the board. Number 6, Nasty Reputation, is one that's had some nice starts of late. Last race had to work out too hard, 3 wide, and just not able to come on enough, beaten a length and a half. But there's been some solid starts for Nasty Reputation of late, and 4-1 on the board. Mark McDonnell for Gary Rive. And number 1, Pretty Missy May, Scotty Culliver, Ken Middleton Jr., and tried Mohawk last race. That didn't work well, and the start at London didn't go well. This is one that's kind of off form right now, but when she's on her game, she has been able to put up some decent speed, but we need to see a little bit more. But inside post position again, Scotty Culliver, Ken Middleton Jr., and he is 3-1. is rolling for the seventh. Pretty Missy May. Tamara Hanover on the inside. Red Trans Am and B3PO in the center. The outside, Nanny Bernice and Nasty Reputation. Field of 6, race number 7. And the field for the 7th race. Gathering speed approaching the start. And the rough, B3PO, Nasty Reputation. Pretty Missy May on the inside. Nanny Bernice, Tamara Hanover, and Red Trans Am. But Nasty Reputation has the lead right now. Pretty Missy May is out well early. His second is about 3 off the lead of Nasty Reputation. Then it is B3PO, Nanny Bernice, back to Tamara Hanover, and Red Trans Am is trailing the field. Nasty Reputation at 5-2 has the lead over Pretty Missy May, who's up tighter in the pocket now. B3PO is third, 28-2 is the opening quarter. Then Nanny Bernice is fourth, Tamara Hanover fifth, and Red Trans Am is having some problems and is way back. Nasty Reputation, Mark McDonnell's got the front of a 28-2 opening quarter. Pretty Missy May is getting a trip. B3PO is racing third and now looks to beam up on the outside first over, and then Tamara Hanover and Nanny Bernice, and they race their way on past the half in 59, and it is still Nasty Reputation. B3PO applying some pressure on the outside, and Pretty Missy May enjoying the view in the pocket, then a gap of 3, and it is Nanny Bernice fourth and Tamara Hanover fifth. Nasty Reputation still has the lead. B3PO inching forward, now is only a neck from the front, and Pretty Missy May third, 2 from the leader, and they race by the 3/4, 127-2, a 28-2 third panel put up by Nasty Reputation. Looking to turn back the even money B3PO, and then on the inside, racing third, Pretty Missy May. Then it is Tamara Hanover and Nanny Bernice, and they turn for home, and it is Nasty Reputation. B3PO hasn't gone away. Nasty Reputation and B3PO, they're dueling on down the stretch ride. B3PO, Nasty Reputation. B3PO will win. Nasty Reputation, Tamara Hanover, and Nanny Bernice 157-1. Fans, the inquiry sum go up pertaining to the break-in stride of number 2, Tamara Hanover, on the first turn. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race 7, number 4, B3PO, is back in the Grimsby Chrysler winner's circle. 3-year-old Sunshine Beach Bay filly. Austin Sorey, the winning driver for trainer and owner Kenny Oliver. 6th win on the year and lifetime for B3PO. Fans note the judge's ruling that number 2 Tamara Hanover did not violate the braking regulations. The seventh race payouts for B3PO for 30 to 82.10, 6 Nasty Reputation to 82.10, 2 Tamara Hanover 210, $2 exactor $16, dollar try $22.85, dollar super $53.20. The seventh race over finish from the top. So 5-3, DNF 142. That's 5-3, DNF 142 on the bottom. for the 8th on parade, 1 Gouda 1, Sammy Filia for Amanda Riley and Brendan Mark Lane and Anthony Lane. And number 2, Big Diamond, Jason Ryan for Robert Kyle Fellows and Lillian and Kevin and Brian Ladner. 3 is Major League, Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley. And 4, Better Not Mock Me, Colin Culliver, Jody Cullen, and Wayne McCrane, Hammock Farms Limited. 5 is The Turning Point, Scotty Calder for Shane Barrington and Sylvain Cote and Robert Bernicke. And number 6, Carson's Gouda, Louis Gregg for Vicky Gregg and David Carson. And number 7, Waiting on a Woman, Travis Culliver, Jody Cullen, and Ron Cullen. Field of 7, race number 8. Let's get a look at this field, and we'll start with number 3, Major League, who has major gate speed, gets a better post position today. The last couple races wasn't able to make the lead, but before that, you see a stretch of front-end efforts. Major League from post 3. I'm definitely betting on her making the lead here. That seems like a pretty safe bet. Major League can blast, and also is one that drops a level and should have a big say in things here. Major League, 9 to 5 on the board. Hurricane Hensley for Ashley Hensley. And this is a nice field, but I think Major League can get the job done here. Number 1, Gouda 1, hasn't raced since June the 15th, but did qualify well. And Gouda 1 is one that, won 7 out of 27 last year. Had a good earnings year last year as a 4-year-old, 27 starts, 83,000. Things haven't been nearly as good for Gouda 1 this year, but is sent up by Amanda Riley. This is the first start back with Amanda Riley and Gouda 1. Sammy Filia driving inside post position might be pretty fine right off the hop, because if you look at before that layoff, was racing some pretty stiff company. Yeah, been off since the middle of June, but boy, the class drop. And first start, Amanda Riley, Sammy Filia driving, strong connections, 8 to 5, a co-favorite with my top 1, Major League. Number 4, Better Not Mock Me. Well, the last race wasn't good, so now drops a level. Has not been as sharp lately as earlier in the season, and does have 9 wins in 30 starts, 19 out of 30 in the top 3. Better Not Mock Me could rebound with a class drop. Colin Kelly, Jody Cullen, 5 to 1. And number 5, The Turning Point. It is Scotty Calder for Shane Barrington. 17 top 2 finishes in 34 starts on the year, including 4 consecutive top 2s, and also is one that moves down a class, so don't fall asleep on The Turning Point. Definitely a contender in here, and is 4 to 1. It's an interesting field, a field of 7 for the 8th race. Fans have gone to 1, Gouda 1 off the long layoff, but I'm at number 3, Major League, as I expect Eddie to give him the heater. Gate is rolling for race number 8. Good to 1. Big Diamond on the inside. In the center, Major League, Better Not Mock Me, and the turning point to the outside, Carson's Gouda and Waiting on a Woman. Field of 7 for the 8th race. There at the start of the rough, Major League, Big Diamond, the turning point, Better Not Mock Me, Gouda 1, then Carson's Gouda, and Waiting on a Woman. Major League blasted out to get the early lead, and it is Major League off stride, Big Diamond. Major League now has a lead of about 4 or 5 lengths, and the turning point is second. Gouda 1 is third. Big Diamond has recovered but is now on the outside. Then Better Not Mock Me, Carson's Gouda, and Waiting on a Woman as the field works their way on past that opening quarter in 27. Major League and the turning point second. Gouda 1 is third. And then Better Not Mock Me back to Carson's Gouda, Big Diamond, and Waiting on a Woman, and the field races their way off the turn heading up towards the half. 27 opening quarter. And it is Major League on past the halftime, 56-2, and Gouda 1 is now going to work up on the outside first over, but still in the pocket is the turning point. The turning point is a length and 3/4 off the lead. Gouda 1 is third, took out, but not advancing just yet. Then Waiting on a Woman and Better Not Mock Me in Carson's Gouda and Big Diamond, and they race their way on towards 3/4. Major League still leading. Major League, the turning point. Gouda 1, center of the track, about 2 1/4 off the lead. Waiting on a Woman, and then Better Not Mock Me and Carson's Gouda and Big Diamond. 3/4, 1:24 3, and it is Major League. As the field turns for home, Major League on down the stretch drive they come. The turning point, give them the heater, Eddie. Major League on down the stretch drive is still digging well. Major League and the turning point. Major League wins at the turning point, and then Waiting on a Woman and Gouda 1, 154-1. And coming back in front of us, the winner of race number 8, number 3 Major League, and 11-year-old Gotta Go Colin Baymare, the winning drive to Hurricane Eddie Hensley. He rocked him like a hurricane. Ashley Hensley, the trainer, the owners, Ed and Ashley Hensley, 6th win this year, 43rd lifetime for Major League. The 8th race payouts, 3 Major League, 480, 310, 270. 5. The turning point, 352.77. Waiting on a woman, 670. $2 exact, 18.90. Dollar try, 126.25. Dollar super, 355.80. 8th race, so we're finished in the top, 471.5263. That's 471.5263 in the bottom. The field for race 9 on parade 1, Cabot Tower, Scotty Coulter drives for Kenny Oliver and Milton Young. And number 2 is My Only Sunshine, Braden Arribling for Nathan Harding and Stewart and Patricia Bolander. And number 3, Share the Moment, Travis Conover, Jody Cullen and Ron Cullen and Deborah McLeod. And number 4, Yes, I'm Hungry, Nick Stewart for Blair Burgess and Zoran Popovic. 5 is Sweet Loving, Sammy Filia for Tom Riley and Vincenzo Stranges. And number 6, Land of Paradise, Paul McKenzie for Darrell Laver and Leanne Davidson and Martin Blaisdell and Mark Rogers. Number 7 was Sega, Eddie Hensley for Les Posen. And 8 is Feel It in Your Hands, J.R. Plant for Gaetan Hébert. 9, Dangerous Curves, Jason Ryan for Rod Boyd and McCann Stables. Let's get a look at this field for race number 9. Full field of 9s. Super high 5 race. And, first up, we're going to get a look at number 5, Sweet Loving. Sent up by Tom Riley, who has having a sweet year. Sweet Loving, 18 out of 36 in the top 2. The negative, though, is that 5 of those 18 were wins and 13 runner-up finishes, but still overall, Sweet Loving has been pretty darn fine. And Sweet Loving also is one that drops a level, and really in this class, Sweet Loving should have a chance to have things her own way. Sammy Filia, Tom Riley, strong connections. Sweet Loving's made more than 62,036 starts this year. Very strong comparison to the rest of the field in here, and is the 3-2 favorite. Number 4, Yes, I'm Hungry, is hungry for a win. Only one win on the year, but 4 runner-up finishes, and 2 of those runner-up finishes, well, actually 3 of them have come in the last 5 starts. Yes, I'm Hungry, second beaten half a length last time home in 56-4. Yes, I'm Hungry, and Nick Stewart for Blair Burgess is 4-1. Number 3, Share the Moment, is one that was better last race. Beaten just a length and a half, came flying late to finish 4th. That's the race that Yes, I'm Hungry was second. Share the Moment, Travis Cullen, Jody Cullen. And this is just the 3rd start for Jody Cullen with Share the Moment. And the last one was a nice improvement off of a tough outing at Mohawk. Share the Moment, getting a lot of love at 3-2. Third start, Jody Cullen. And number 9, Dangerous Curves. Well, the trailer post makes her a little less dangerous, but still overall the form is pretty fine, so you don't want to overlook this mare too much. 9-1, Jason Ryan for Rod Boyd, Dangerous Curves. Right now the fans have gone to 3, Share the Moment 3-2, but I'm on number 5, Sweet Loving, 9-5. Gate is rolling for the ninth. Cabot Tower, my only sunshine, and share the moment on the inside. In the center, yes, I'm hungry and sweet loving. To the outside, land of paradise with Sega and feel it in your hands. And the second tier, dangerous curves. It's a field of nine. It's race number nine. And the field for the ninth race is at the start. And they're off and getting out well. Yes, I'm hungry. My only sunshine. And share the moment as they drive on into that turn. And right now, on the inside, going off stride is my only sunshine. Share the moment's got the lead now. Yes, I'm hungry is second. And racing third is Sweet Loving as they roll their way on to the opening quarter. Then Dangerous Curves has come away fourth, and fifth is Land of Paradise. Then back to Cabot Tower and Wasaga. Then to the outside, Feel It in Your Hands, My Only Sunshine after an early break is a cloudy night. They race their way on past that opening quarter in 28 and 4. Share the moment. 6 to 5 of the boards got the lead. Yes, I'm hungry is second, and now Land of Paradise is on the outside. First over, Sweet Loving fourth on the pylons as the field comes off the turn. And Feel It in Your Hands is moving up second over and is currently racing fourth as Sweet Loving's fifth on the inside. Then Dangerous Curves and back to Wasaga and Cabot Tower and My Only Sunshine. Halftime 59 and 2 off a 28 and 4 opening quarter. And Share the Moment has the lead. Land of Paradise. Yes, I'm hungry. Feel It in Your Hands. Racing fourth. Sweet Loving is fifth. Racing sixth. Dangerous Curves. Cabot Tower is seventh. With Sega, My Only Sunshine is out and moving from a trailing spot. They head on to three quarters, and it is Share the Moment in Land of Paradise. And then racing third is Yes, I'm Hungry. Sweet Loving's positioned fourth. Feel It in Your Hands, and then back to Dangerous Curves in Cabot Tower. Then with Sega, My Only Sunshine. Share the Moment is not sharing the lead, is all alone. On down the stretch route they come. Share the Moment as they dig to the finish. Share the Moment in Land of Paradise. Share the Moment's going to win. Yes, I'm Hungry came back to pick up second. Land of Paradise. Then Sweet Loving in Cabot Tower. 156 and 3. Share the Moment. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race 9, number 3, Share the Moment. Travis Collins, the winning driver. 6-year-old Control the Moment, Black Mare. Owned by Ron and Travis Cullen and Deborah Jill McLeod. Jody Collins, the trainer. 6th win this year for Share the Moment. ninth race, payouts number 3, Share the Moment. $463 and 210 for Yes, I'm Hungry, 330 and 220. 6 Land of Paradise, 770. $2 exactor, 1440. Dollar try, 55.55. Double of 3 and 3. $2 ticket is 1980. Dollar pick 3, 32.20. Dollar win 4, 116.30. Dollar high 5, 669.95. The ninth race, order of finish from the tops of 591, 243, 768. That's 591, 243, 768 on the bottom. That does conclude the live harness racing program for this Thursday evening. Action resumes Saturday, first at 6:35 p.m. Buenas noches, amigos. Good night, everybody. Good night, Shanna.